Michelle Obama tells Essence Music Festival, says she was stereotyped an angry black woman in 2008. Published 0643 BST, July 7, 2019. Updated 0700 BST, July 7, 2019. Has recalled having to rebuke the unwanted stereotype of being an angry black woman during S 2008 campaign trial, in an inspirational speech in Louisiana on Saturday. The former First Lady was interviewed by Gayle King at the 25th Essence Music Festival in New Orleans, and brought up the label she knows all too well that many African American women have been plagued with. Addressing the topic she felt compelled to write about in Chapter 17 of her best-selling autobiography, Becoming, she told the audience at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome how she dealt with her rise from being a Chicago lawyer, to the worldwide fame that came with vicious opinions about her family. Michelle Obama told Gayle King she had to work harder than any First Lady in history. Speaking at Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana on Saturday, she said Republicans and Democrats turned the strength of a black woman into a caricature. She spoke about accompanying Barack during his 2008 presidential campaign. Barack's embrace. It was important to tell that part of the story because they see me and Barack now, but they don't know how many punches it took us to get there, Obama said about the memoir that's set to become the most popular ever in the US and Canada. People from all sides, Democrats and Republicans, tried to take me out by the knees. And the best way that Mrs. Obama added about being typecast before becoming loved around the world for a minute there, I was an angry black woman who was emasculating her husband. She added about the stereotype she was given, I was an angry black woman who was emasculating her husband. She said I had to sit with the fact of how rare it is, that a black woman gets to tell her own story in a book that will be read by millions. The mother to Sasha and Malia Obama was the first black woman in the role during Barack's 2 terms as POTUS. It meant she had to work especially hard to prove herself as their administration made history. In her chat that resonated with many other black females at the 3-day festival, she explained I had to prove that not only was I smart and strategic, but I had to work harder than any First Lady in history. Michelle used a ghostwriter as part of her and the 44th president's combined 2017 $65 million publishing deal with Penguin Random House. Former First Lady Michelle Obama is interviewed Gayle King at the 25th Essence Music Festival at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome on July in New Orleans, Louisiana. Michelle Obama's chat resonated with many other black females at the 3-day festival. But even before his became the country's leader, Mr. Obama had 2 best-selling books under his belt. Michelle wanted to inspire other black females with the book, she told King in front of an audience that enjoyed performances from Missy Elliott, Timbaland, Pharrell, Nas, Normani, Her and Tiana Taylor. People have found and recognized themselves in the stories of this little black girl who grew up on the south side of Chicago, she said. I knew it was important. During the interview with King, she shared that her daughters were crying and slow-moving when they had to leave the White House after 8 years. The identities of the new residents didn't make things easier. And then we had to meet the Trumps. That day was our upset wasn't over our legacy. We weren't there to it, she said. Meeting the Trumps was emotional and the inauguration crowd was not reflective of the country. When asked what makes a good president, she joked that nobody listened to her the last time an election was coming around. I talked about this in the last campaign but nobody listened, she laughed. It's a hard job. She added that qualities include deep seriousness and focus, and it requires operating with a clear base of facts and ideas. Someone who is careful with their words, somebody who is trustworthy, someone who is loyal and honest, She went on, adding, I fear at times Barack made it look easy. I guess it's kind of like, if the black guy can do it, anybody can do it, and that's not true. It's a hard job, despite the many of the responsibilities of the White House being off her shoulders now. When King asked, do you have any idea how much you are missed? Mrs. Obama, the comments below have been moderated in advance. By posting your comment you agree to our. Do you want to automatically post your Mail Online comments to your Facebook timeline? Your comment will be posted to Mail Online as usual. Do you want to automatically post your Mail Online comments to your Facebook timeline? Your comment will be posted to Mail Online as usual. We will automatically post your comment and a link to the news story to your Facebook timeline at the same time it is posted on Mail Online. To do this, you can choose on each post whether you would like it to be posted to Facebook. Your details from Published by Associated Newspapers Limited. Part of the Daily Mail, the Mail on Sunday Metro Media Group.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.